Wow, this is amazing. Welcome to EdVentures305. My name is Camila Fernandez, and this week is very special for me. I'm back at my alma mater, Ronald W. Reagan Doral Senior High School. I spent 4 incredible years here learning, growing, and understanding who I was to become. And now I'm here not just as a former student, but as your host. Welcome to EdVentures305. How do you feel today seeing your school being spotlighted like this?
Oh my God, this is incredible. We've been wanting to do this to promote our school, all the wonderful things that happen here. There's so many good things, and we're just talking about the Cambridge program that you graduated from. And we're saying how many students take advantage of this and actually do so well. But she brought her son back to come here.
That's awesome.
So that says a lot about the school.
My name is Elena Cabrera. I'm a district director for secondary English language arts for the Office of Academics. But more importantly, I'm a super proud parent of Ronald Reagan Doral Senior High. I used to be an assistant principal here for 9 years, and now I'm an extremely proud parent.
Awesome. And so we were just talking about how at the time it was your first year here at the public school system, right? And so how was that like for you, and now seeing your son, come to this school?
Yeah, my first year, which was your graduating year, which is crazy that so much time has passed. To be honest, this is home. This is one of those schools where the culture is just dynamic. It's a place where you want your kids to be. Your kids are gonna be safe. Your kids are gonna feel heard. That transition to me coming here, I felt like I was so lucky that I was placed at this school. I've seen the evolution because I was here for 9 years. So a lot of great things were built. The Cambridge program was expanded. Then we added a college program. So I got to be part of all those milestones. And now I get to see it all with my kids. Which, once you have a kid, it's just a different lens. It's a different focus. It's a beautiful way to see it. I love that the teachers, the faculty, the principal, the admin, they love my kids so much. And I know that he's safe, and I know that he feels heard here. And that's so, so important to me, my husband, and our family.
Wow, that's amazing. And I was just walking by and you recognized me immediately. You meet so many students, but you still remember it. And I think that's so beautiful. Do you really enjoy, I know you were mentioning that interaction and just seeing your kids, because we are your kids, ultimately, and just seeing them in the community.
Definitely, to some extent, when you work in the school system, all these kids become your kids, I've always been really good with faces. Sometimes I'll run into kids at random, like I told you in Doral, you'll run into them everywhere you go, the mall, any kind of like jumping place, bounce house. I run into them, and I just love to see that you guys are adulting like that you're doing great things, and that obviously we help set a foundation for where you're at now.
Yes.
So it makes me super proud. Super proud. I always say, those are my babies. Those are my children,
I love it. This school really helped shape my future, and I'm thankful for educators like you who really helped me get there. So thank you.
It's my pleasure.
It's really amazing seeing these students enjoying their time together. I remember eating lunch, chatting with my friends, and just relaxing before big exams and just living life. This is so great. I used to spend a lot of time here, especially to eat lunch. So how was it like for you, or how has it been like for you to be in this school?
Honestly, it's been amazing. I made so many friends. The people here are so nice. They're very social. Everyone has their own little groups. Everyone sits inside, outside, and it's been really amazing.
Awesome. How much do you guys love your school?
I love it. It's amazing. Guys, go
So much happened here in this gymnasium. I remember taking my Cambridge exams here. I remember trying out for the volleyball team my freshman year. And of course, I will never forget the loud noise of everyone cheering during different games and even during pep rallies. It's really so nice to be here.
We're nearing our Teacher Appreciation Week, and we're gonna have to help out all the separate clubs with their different carts. Is anybody available that week? Yeah. All right, you guys can come in during first block and help out.
Wow, that sounds amazing. And I remember during my senior year how the SGA team really made that year an incredible experience with prom, with pep rallies and really bringing that school spirit. And it's incredible how this school is preparing students for the future. And in our superintendent, Dr. Jose El Dotres's upcoming podcast episode, we'll learn more about how schools are doing just that.
Hello and welcome. What should a high school diploma represent today for a student? And more importantly, what should it make possible for our students tomorrow? In Miami-Dade County Public Schools, we believe a diploma should be more than a milestone. It should be a launch pad. That's why we've embraced a simple but powerful idea: High School Diploma Plus. This matters because our students are entering a world that demands more. More skills, more adaptability, more real-world experiences. A diploma alone is no longer enough to guarantee opportunity. Students and families are asking a very real question: what comes next? And will I be ready? For many years, education followed a traditional pathway: graduate, then figure out college or a career. But today, that sequence has to be disrupted. Driven by technology, artificial intelligence, and innovation, the pace of change in our economy has redefined readiness. We must move from a model of completion to a model of preparation. That is the shift behind the concept of High School Diploma Plus. In our schools, this means students graduate with more than credits. They graduate with credentials, with mentorships, with internship experiences. They graduate with evidence of who they are and what they can do and contribute. They are leaving with an entry-level resume. Through advanced placement, IB, Cambridge ACE diplomas, and dual enrollment, students earn college credit while still in high school. We also have more students graduating with 2 degrees, a high school degree and an associate's in arts degree. And also through career technical education, they gain industry certifications. So when opportunity comes, our students are not starting from zero. They are already on their way. This is what it means to create momentum for every student. They graduate with a story to tell, a pathway forward, and a future that is already in motion. This is how we prepare our schools and our people for the future.
As Chief of the Miami-Dade Schools Police Department, I want to remind everyone that safety is our top priority, and it takes all of us working together to protect our schools. When something doesn't feel right, don't stay silent, say something. Fortify Florida is an anonymous reporting tool available to all student, staff, and community members. Whether it's a threat, suspicious activity, or something that just doesn't sit right, no matter how big or small, you can report it anytime, from anywhere. Your tip could prevent harm, protect a classmate, or even save lives. This is just one more way we're using technology to enhance school safety and ensure that every member of our school community has a voice. Remember, if you see something, say something. And with Fortify Florida, you can do it instantly and anonymously. Stay safe, stay alert, we've got your back. And we're all in this together.
Wow, this is really interesting. I remember being in this very same classroom learning from an incredible biology teacher. And now there's another teacher in the school district who's making a huge impact on her students as well.
My name is Jennifer. In this school, I have different hats. My main job is physical education, and the other hats just kind of came up. I do garden. We're starting an agricultural program. It's been about 2 years. We've added gardening, different kind of gardening, edible, orchids, butterfly gardening. We've also added some stocks. We have goats, chickens, worms, and our latest project is beetles, so larvae for the chickens. We did incorporate a couple of flowers to bring in pollination and also pest controls. We have a whole bed full of a variety of tomatoes. 4th and 5th grade has the curriculum of metamorphosis. They're able to actually see it outside of the textbook. I remember one time it was an eggplant, and a student saw the eggplant and was flabbergasted because this is the eggplant I see in the grocery store. Like, he couldn't fathom the fact that there was a plant that made the eggplant. And so it just opens their mind a little bit more. One of my favorite things is them actually learning to obtain data, whether it's weighing their waist. They're able to read scales. So on tests, we show them scales and they've probably never touched it before. Now they're able to use it and understand it. I want more diversity in plants and uniqueness in color and flowers just to make it more vibrant. We have expanded to the other side. So this one's for here's from 2nd to 5th. And I'm expanding on the other side where the animals are for pre-K, 1st and 2nd. So now I'm trying to, get all the grades on board.
As I reminisce my time at my alma mater, I remember seeing the Sensations team really bring the energy and the school spirit to our pep rallies. And my brother and sister were in the team as well, so it's incredible to see how much the team has grown.
And that's not all that we do. This past season, our team was able to win at a regional, state, and we're top 2 and 3 in the nation at their nationals this year too.
That's amazing, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
These girls are rocking, coming from shy in their shells and reserved to being outgoing. The Lady Tigers, they were in tutoring, and I tutored them in math because I'm a 4th grade math teacher. And they asked me, Miss Kia, can we start a cheer team? I said, do y'all know how to cheer? And they said yes. So it was all she wrote from there.
My favorite thing about being on the cheer team is having friends, being myself, and having a lot of fun.
It's been amazing. I was able to learn new dance moves, new cheer stunts, and I was also able to express my feelings.
They're becoming like leaders within the school. So they're becoming examples to other girls and keeping a positive attitude. It makes them want to try even harder academically. The school loves it. It just created a whole nother environment, just created a culture around the school where not only do the students know some of the cheers, I know the cheers, the parents know the cheers, so it's become the culture of the school.
My favorite part about leading the cheer team is when I see them accomplish their goals that they set out for themselves. When I see them perform on that stage, when I see all the fear and all the butterflies go away and they actually perform and they do it with confidence and that they know that they're the best.
Miss Kia, she always makes sure that I feel good even when I'm down. She asks me if I'm okay and let me take a break.
Oftentimes, we only want to pull out the gift out of our children when they're about in high school, but sometimes their ability really do show up when they're younger, and to help cultivate it and we don't have to pay for it, I call that community.
All I aspire for them to do is to believe in themselves and to work hard, be disciplined, and also show humility.
As I walk in this classroom, I remember the countless hours I spent learning music theory, learning how to improve my voice, and even competing with other students. And of course, it took a lot of practice, just the way the students are practicing now. And we also met with another alum who had an impactful experience in his classroom.
We are in Carol City right now, AKA Miami Gardens, and we are at my middle school. This is a monumental place for those who are from this area. It's called Lake Stevens Middle School.
So my name is Otis Kim. I am a Lake Stevens alumni. I went here over 20 years ago. And we were a long time.
I was a little active in school, so I got kicked out of a couple of schools. I got kicked out of Ace Academy down in Coconut Grove. Shout out to Dr. Dunn. Dr. Dunn was an educator in South Florida. He imparted into us a lot. He didn't play with us. But after Ace Academy, I ended up at MacArthur North. And there was a teacher out there named Mr. Cox. He was a music teacher there. I got on the mic and started singing, I think, Ribbon in the Sky. And he was like, boy, come here, you got something. And so I was like, really? I would say the shift, that's when it, the transition happened. Miami-Dade schools are essential to South Florida. The diversity of individuals that attend these schools, the teachers that teach at these schools, they're just not there. They really care for their students. And, I think being a part of a public school system, it sets you up for the real life journey. I would say Carol City, it shaped me. We have something that's called Chief Pride. And if you know about Chief Pride, we don't have a problem with all the other schools. They're great in their own right. But there's only one Carol City.
Tuesday and Thursday we have game days. They can play pickleball or ping pong and stuff like that to keep them engaged.
That's super important because, like you said, there's so many different personalities and everyone learns differently. They took pride in us and they made sure that we went to class and, they saw potential in you if you would play sports or if you did music. Whatever you did, they made sure that you give it your all. I don't know how much you know about me, but I'm the first gospel artist in South Florida to go #1 on Billboard 3 times in a row.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You say you have songs out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I just got a new song out with Flo Rida. It's called Watch. We got a music video. It came out great. We're going to radio this month. I am an entrepreneur. Some would call me a serial entrepreneur. I'm also a national recording artist. My dad being a pastor and me growing up in the church, I was drawn to music. I started a record company with some friends of mine in South Florida called Po' Boy Entertainment. And all of us are from, Miami Gardens, AKA Carol City. Put in some hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, and, had some successful artists come out of that. I have my own, career in music, and so I'm doing interviews and I'm writing music, I'm producing music for myself and other artists. It's just not all about me. I want to help other people achieve their goals and their dreams as well. I think personally being in public school, they equip you for everything. It's not about being sheltered. It's about having exposure. And so that exposure, it equips you for whatever life may bring you. So shout out to Miami-Dade Public Schools. We couldn't be who we are without you.
It's showtime. Students are bringing their talent, pride, and spirit to the stage. Let's take a listen. I'm here with Camila Alberto. She's a sophomore here at Ronald W. Reagan, Doral Senior High School, and we're obviously in the culinary class. Camila, what do you love most about learning how to cook?
I love learning how to cook, learning that we're all hands in, learning about how to work a kitchen, how to maintain clean. I love my teacher. She helps you understand everything so much better at your level and your pace.
Amazing. And I went to Ronald Reagan High School many years ago. My brother took this class and he is cooking way better than I am, so I should have taken this course. What do you love most about your high school?
I love that the teachers are always there for you. They help you understand everything better. They just keep on telling you how to do it better, and yeah.
Awesome. Camila, thank you so much. Analia used to be my Cambridge teacher for chemistry many moons ago. And you know, so much is going on currently in Ronald Reagan, but today we're taking a look at your class, and obviously we see students preparing for very important exams. Tell us why you recommend the Cambridge program to the community.
Okay, first of all, I recommend public education because the teachers, at least here in Reagan, are amazing. All the teachers do their best, but especially the Cambridge program. The Cambridge program is like a wholesome. The kids have to pass practical exams. As you can see, they are preparing for the exams that they have in more or less 1 month. And I'm very proud that we here in Reagan, we have the highest passing score in Miami-Dade County Public Schools. So I'm very proud of my students and the community that chose us for that.
Awesome. And why would you recommend this school, Ronald W. Reagan, Doral Senior High School, to parents?
Well, you know that since you were here, once a bison, always a bison.
Yes.
So I see people from all backgrounds coming back to get back to the community. Even the students here, the amount of clubs and involvement that they have with the community itself, community service hours of different kinds, national honor societies. We have plenty of students with more than 400 community service hours, and that is part of the opportunities that we're given here.
Yeah.
It's not only the students, but also the clubs that provide the opportunity for that. And besides that, I have been here for 16 years. This is my 16th year and last.
Oh my goodness.
So, and I feel Ronald Reagan as my family. This is my real family. I spend more hours here than at home.
Oh my
Awake
goodness.
at least.
No, I understand. No, I thank you so much for everything, for what you taught me, and so many generations of, well, not so many, but several generations of students. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hello, my name is Ramon Garrigo. I'm the proud principal of Ronald Reagan Doral Senior High School, and I was appointed to Ronald Reagan in 2022. We offer so many different things, from the sports to the academics.
Work, let's go, keep it going.
We have so many different classes, and we just have a variety of things where students can take part in. So we definitely cater to everyone.
I've always loved this school. This school is set aside not only because of the many activities it has, many sports, but also like the school spirit it has. The classes as well are very challenging, but also, for example, this chemistry class, it's very fun.
I've been here so long, it's I think 20 years now. This is our 20th year, and it's been a great experience because you encounter so many great students, so many great artists. Our Classical Fine Arts Academy, I've been here since, I've seen this program grow. Starting out with just photography and painting, and then we eventually grew into a ceramics room. And it's amazing to see, students from years ago that graduated, that they're doing something within, not necessarily to say a physical artist, but they're in architecture, they're in social media, content creation. Just the other day, I was actually in my hair salon, and the girl who was doing the content creation was my photography student from like 5 or 6 years ago.
This year we have 45 students that have obtained their AA through Miami-Dade Community College, and they will actually be graduating from Miami-Dade before they graduate high school, which is a great accomplishment for them. A lot of those same students have also completed their Cambridge degrees and obtained their Cambridge diplomas as well. So that puts them right there in for 100% bright futures or 75% bright futures, depending on what they've done. So a lot of our students take advantage of this, and that was over about 100 students that have their Cambridge diplomas. And a lot of our students, which I didn't mention earlier, they're scholar athletes. So a lot of them participate in Cambridge, but they're also athletes, participate in different sports. It's either basketball or soccer or football. So they do a lot of the different things. So they can't, people can't say that it can't be done.
Personally, me, I am a multi-athlete as well as being part of student government. So I'm part of volleyball and wrestling, and being able to tackle sports as well as being in challenging classes, it's great to have a school that provides that.
Again, there's something for everyone. Every student, we can find something that's gonna, get them exposed to maybe what they want to do later on in life.
What an amazing job they're doing at giving our students the world. And remember, if you would like your schools, partners, or programs highlighted, just tell us about it. All you have to do is email stories@dadeschools.net with the details. See you next week on Adventures 305.